Alright, this is the final video about the wiring in the gauge cluster. Um, well, we got we were wiring up the gauge cluster. We got that all wired in, you know. This is how it looks, you know. Um, then I had a problem. Problem was shabam! This Japanese light switch, headlight switch. That came with the kit. You take that thing and just kind of throw it away. So anyway, standard makes it, I think it's S155. I think that's what the part number was. And this is a Chinese knockoff. Another copy, that they get away with, So anyway, I'll save the knob and nut in case you need it for the other one. But nut might be metric, so that might not fit the other one. I might have to figure something out for that yet. So anyway, because my headlights, I could not get the headlights to go. No matter what I did, I just could not get them to go. So, and then I noticed that the indicator light wouldn't work either in anything. And then I went into the front and I checked the connections, and I had 12 volt there, but evidently my amp must have been way down or half cross, because then. So, the time I was done ripping shit apart and looking at things, and then I traced it down, and here it was, the headlight switch. This Japanese piece of shit. I like that how they copy us. They take all that time copying us, and it's all junk. And we fall for that all the time. So anyway, it's the yellow wire that runs back over to this, to power the dimmer switch, and then so when you turn the headlights on, then the power runs to the switch here, and then this divides it either to high beam or low beam by clicking it. Okay. So anyway, what I did is which I should have did right away, but I checked that I had 12 volts there, so I didn't, obviously think I had to go any further, but I started ripping the wiring apart in the front of the car, and I couldn't find nothing wrong with nothing. I said, could it be that switch? I said, no, it's not that switch. And here I checked it, and here the hots were crossing over to the ground. So something inside this switch is just touching both sides. I took the bulbs out of the front and I hooked them up to my battery charger, and they lit right away, high and low, and 2 stages. They all worked. I said, it's got to be this damn switch. So meanwhile, I took the switch out then after I ripped everything else apart, and I was very disappointed. And then I hot wired it, and basically what I mean is I ran a hot from here to the, because the red one here is your hot that goes in, and then your yellow one goes to your this dimmer switch. So let's do something. Well, I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay, I'm gonna put this camera down just for a second so I can. I'm gonna pause you guys out for a minute. I'm gonna run the jumper wire across. Okay. So let's. I tell you what we'll do. Let me show you this. Let's start this thing. The timing's off a little. GPS speedometer's lighting up. The temperature's still warm. Tack. Is the tack working? Oh yeah. Yeah, charging, temperature, oil pressure. Well, lots of oil pressure on idle. GPS speedometer. It's looking for the satellite right now. This is GPS. So I'm going to put you down here just for a second, guys. I'm going to run a jumper wire on the headlights so you can see them work. So anyway, they're working, High indicator's working. Now you might say, well, where's the dash lights? Well, I got to get another wire to cross that, because that's, I believe it's that gray one right there, if I'm right. And it goes to the dash lights. Here, let me see once. Alright, so there we go. So I crossed these here, you know, and then I shut the headlights off because otherwise I'd get another wire to cross that. But you can see the fuel gauge, and there's the four ways. Let's shut them off. Left signal, right signal, four ways. Cap works. Thing runs like a charm. Going on the horn. So that's what the finished product looks like. Let's take you guys out to the I'll put the four ways on here. I got like the park lights are on right now, you can see. I'd have to get another wire to cross that. Now I got the wire hanging here for the license plate light whenever we put that in. In the front, the signal lights, we don't have them yet. Or they'd be blinking. I got the wires here though. It's all ready to go whenever we get them. Well, let's that motor on. Motor on's beautiful. Blows a lot of wind, that fan. See, we'll shut the four ways off. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't got the, that's right, I was going to show you them. I can't, otherwise I got to put another wire in there. Some multi switch, you know. Well, I suppose. Let's shut the lights off here. There we go. Yeah, so this switch was bad. So now I just gotta, here's the plug-in for it. So, I think it's S155 if I'm right. Or SD155 maybe. Maybe that's what it was. It's a standard switch for a 65 to 70 GM Chevelle or Chevy. So, same damn thing. But now we got a standard one. This is just a Chinese knockoff. How can they get away with this shit? They catch Barbie dolls and sandals and Nike tennis shoes, but not car parts like this. They must be exempt. No, let's shut her off before I get carbon monoxide out of here. Sorry guys. So there's our situation. I think I got some chrome door edge trim I can put around this here. That'll kind of spruce that up a little bit. So yeah, so we got a license plate light in the back. Then we got this switch that we got to replace. Then we got the turn signal lights up front. I got the radio wires hanging there, and the fan wires if you want to put a heater in here, and the air conditioning wires. Power seat wires are run to the back of the seats if you ever want to put power seats or windows in here. Dome light wiring is hanging there if you want to put a dome light in here. So everything's at his fingertips if he wants to put any of those options in here. I think it turned out okay though. So looks like a mess, but they're all fastened and covered and zip tied and out of the way of the throttle cable, and so. And you can hook power seats into this connector too here on the column. So right now here's our light switch wire. That's our new light switch right there. Actually that wire works better than that switch, believe it or not, huh? Isn't that kind of funny? This plain Jane wire is better quality than that switch. So anyway, I guess that's it for that. This will finish up the gauges and all that stuff. So all I gotta do is snap the headlight switch in and put the turn signal lights on. And when we get her totally done here on the wiring and stuff, I'll do another walkthrough again, you know, and show you all the signals and everything working, radio and all that stuff. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. That's all I'm getting out of this whole mess. I'm hoping to get some subscribers, but that's not happening too good. But doesn't mean I hate people. I don't hate anybody. Just I wish people would subscribe. But anyway, and if you do, then you get notifications on the next thing on this car. Next thing I'm going to be doing is the door handles and I got the bear claw latches in already. The doors latch and all that stuff. So got to put some safety handles inside the car. So if he's driving around, his kids don't fly out, or he don't fly out, or I don't fly out, or she don't fly out, or that person don't fly out. So that's why they call them suicide doors. People got sucked out of cars all the time. Anyway, yeah, so, but they're cool if you know how to handle them. So again, please like and subscribe, guys. Take care. And thanks for watching. I sure appreciate it. Love to all. And we will talk to you later. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.